remote bird launcher that we have assembled from parts that we bought off of Amazon. Altogether, we're looking at about $100 if you were to buy a brand new launcher. This one we were gifted from a friend, and so we don't have any cost there. So the first thing that we ended up having to do was find out where this crossbar was going to be, and then build this plate to house the actuator itself. And we wanted ours to push out, so you can flip this either way if you want it to push out or pull in. It's really up to you on how you want to do that. But so all we did was take the actuator, and these holes are 1/8 inch. So what I did was just put this plate in here, put it on a strong point back here, so I had enough to weld to, and in 2 spots here and here, just to support how sharp that action is when it kicks out. Drilled 2 1/8 inch holes for these, and these are 6x24 bolts that fit through here. We actually did put nylocks on the back side, so we don't have to worry about them coming loose. And so as far as the actuator mounting point, you are going to have to get a little, if you don't know how to do any welding or fabricating, pretty simple, but you are going to have to weld this piece on, because like this one did not come with any kind of plating, unless you can find one with some plating to drill into. But this thing is super stout now, so we don't have to worry about it coming out of place, and then it has plenty of snap to release that. Alright, so the next part was wiring the actuator up to the receiver, and which the instructions here are not very great. So we actually ended up having to play with this a little bit. I will have to say that, so you got your battery ground and positive coming into these two. Well, what's hard to see here is there actually is a jumper that you have to make between these two to make this thing work. And then when you hook up your actuator ends up tying into your hot, where your battery comes in, and then this third terminal over here. And we actually had to sit down with a multimeter and find out, and play with the switching to find out where our power was coming into, because this diagram does not tell you enough information, as far as I'm concerned anyways. But that's what you get with the cheap Chinese products. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then as far as this battery pack, it's just full of double A's. So instead of securing that really tight to this, we are just going to put that there and put this housing back on. Then we're going to go show you how well this thing launches. And put this there and that there, and we're just going to run a zip tie on there, so when we need to change the batteries, we don't have to worry about wires being tight and in the way. We can just clip the zip ties and get them out of the way and change the batteries out. Alright, so you can go ahead and see that's how we have just the zip ties on there. Got the receiver and everything tightened up. Nothing's gonna fling out of there. Everything's secure. Got the on switch on. I'll go ahead and cycle this a couple times so you can see what she does before we actually launch one. So now you have to assist it back, which is good. I kind of like that anyway. Then you can get the bar in and out of there how you want it. Definitely got a lot of power. Alright, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave a link in the description for you guys so you can find where to buy each one of these products and all that stuff. Just note there is enough with everything that we bought to do 2 of these launchers. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.